Namaste dosto. Welcome to the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. And I'm your host, Kapil. And today we are diving into the question that keeps lakhs of students awake at night. 12th के बाद क्या करना है? Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. You are scrolling through your phone and suddenly you see your classmate posting about getting into IIT. Your heart starts racing. You close Instagram, open YouTube, and search best courses after 12th. Sounds familiar? Trust me, I've been there. Some years back, I was exactly where you are right now. Confused, pressured, and honestly, a little scared. My relatives were giving different advice every day. बेटा engineering करो, नहीं डॉक्टर बनो, कॉमर्स में भी स्कोप है. But here's the thing, nobody was asking me what I wanted. Nobody was helping me understand who I actually was before deciding what I should become. And today, after talking to hundreds of students and successful professionals, I'm here to change that conversation. Now, this isn't just another episode about career options. This is about you, understanding yourself, exploring possibilities, and making decisions that will make you jump out of bed every morning excited about your future. So grab your notebook because by the end of this episode, you'll have a clear roadmap to navigate this crucial phase of your life. So hello all, I'm Kapil Gupta, founder of Study Abroad Academy. I'm on a mission to coach and mentor 100,000 high school students and help them realize their dream of studying in the best universities of the world and build happy and successful careers for themselves. So alright, let's start with the most important question. Not what course should I take, but who am I? I know you are thinking, Kapil bhai, philosophy nahi chahiye, practical advice do. But trust me, this is the most practical advice I can give you. And here's a story that will blow your mind. I met Priya last year. She was obsessed with cooking shows, spent hours watching MasterChef, and thought she should become a chef. But when she actually tried cooking, she burnt everything. Her interest was in food, but her strength was in organizing events. So today, she's a successful food event manager, combining both her interest and strength. The difference? Interest is what excites you, and strength is what you're naturally good at. So the magic happens when you find the overlap. So try this exercise right now. List 5 things that make you lose track of time. And now, list 5 things people often compliment you on. So, where do these lists intersect? That's your sweet spot. Are you someone who gets energized by talking to people? Or do you prefer working alone? Do you like structured routines? Or do you thrive in chaos? Now, these aren't random questions, they are clues to your career DNA. So let me give you a few examples. If you're naturally curious and love asking why, research, journalism, or consulting might be your thing. And if you are the friend everyone comes to for advice, psychology, counseling, or HR could be perfect. And if you love organizing events and getting people together, event management, marketing, or even politics might excite you. But here's the brutal truth. 70% of Indian professionals are unhappy with their careers. And why? Because they chose based on what others expected, not on who they actually were. So self-awareness isn't just feel-good advice. It's the foundation of every successful career decision. So when you know yourself, you make choices that align with your natural tendencies. And when your career aligns with who you are, work doesn't feel like work. So now that you're getting to know yourself better, let's explore what's actually out there. And trust me, the world has changed a lot since your parents were choosing careers. So let's talk about the big four: engineering, medicine, law, and commerce. Now, engineering. Everyone think it's just about coding, right? Wrong. There are over 40 types of engineering, from aerospace to biomedical, from environmental to food technology. And here's a secret: some of the most successful entrepreneurs I know are engineers who never wrote a single line of code professionally. Let's talk about medicine. It's not just MBBS anymore. There's physiotherapy, medical writing, healthcare administration, medical device design. So the healthcare industry is exploding with opportunities beyond the traditional doctor role. And law? Oh, ho, forget the courtroom drama you see in movies. Today's lawyers are in boardrooms, working with tech companies on data privacy, helping startups with funding, working in international trade. It's incredibly diverse. And commerce? This isn't just about accounting. Digital marketing, business analytics, supply chain management, financial planning. Commerce students are ruling the business world. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Fields that didn't exist 10 years ago are now hiring thousands of people. Let's talk about them. Data science. Every company from Zomato to HDFC Bank needs people who can understand data and make decisions from it. And no, you don't need to be a math genius. Then UX UI design. Now, every app you use, every website you visit, someone designed that experience. It's creative, it's technical, and it pays really well. Then content creation, YouTube, Instagram, podcasting, like what I'm doing right now. It's not just time pass anymore. It's a legitimate career with multiple revenue streams. And digital marketing. Companies are spending crores and crores on digital advertising. Someone needs to create those campaigns, analyze the results, and optimize them. And now, let me burst some bubbles. Myth number one: arts में scope नहीं है. But the reality? The creative economy in India is worth over 2.5 lakh crore rupees. Graphic designers, content writers, filmmakers, animators, they're all making great money. And then myth number two: government job ही secure है. And the reality, the most secure thing today is your own skill set. Companies may shut down, but skills travel with you forever. And then myth number three: engineering के बिना कुछ नहीं होगा. In fact, I actually met a man, in fact, a parent, I should say, who believes in that. But I'm so sorry to say, the person doesn't understand that there is life beyond engineering. So the reality is, some of the most successful people I know are commerce and arts graduates who built amazing careers in tech, media, and business. And now, let me share a conversation that happened in my office last week. We were hiring for a digital marketing role. Candidate A had an MBA from a top college, but couldn't explain how Google Ads work. And candidate B was a BCom graduate who had managed social media for local businesses and increased their sales by 200%. And guess who got the job? No more guesses needed. The job market has fundamentally changed. Companies don't just want degrees, they want people who can solve problems, create value, and adapt quickly. And in tech, some of the best developers are self taught. In design, portfolios matter more than certificates. And in business, results speak louder than grades. But here's the important part: I'm not saying degrees don't matter, they definitely do. But they are just the entry ticket. skills are what make you successful. And let me share, I'm starting a program from 6th of August where I will be imparting those life skills. So if you want, connect with me and know more about those programs. So you are most welcome. Then let me tell you about Rahul. He was a mechanical engineering student who hated machines but loved making videos. So instead of fighting it, he started a YouTube channel about engineering concepts. And today, he has 2 million subscribers and earns more than most engineers in top companies. Then there's Sneha. She was studying CA but discovered her passion for psychology during the lockdown. Now, she completed online courses, started counseling students, and now runs a successful mental health startup. The common thread? They didn't abandon their degrees, but they didn't let their degrees limit them either. So think of degrees as your entry ticket to the game. Skills are what help you win the game. A good degree gets you the interview, skills get you the job, and continuous learning keeps you relevant. The most successful professionals I know have this formula: strong foundation means degree, plus relevant skills, plus continuous learning is equal to career success. And now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. What if traditional college isn't for you? And what if you want to explore other paths? So, Indian parents hearing gap year is like cats hearing a dog bark. Immediate panic. But let's think logically. A gap year can be incredibly valuable if you use it wisely. And here's how. 1. Learn a valuable skill: coding, design, digital marketing. 2. Gain work experience through internships. 3. Start a small business or project. Number 4. Prepare better for competitive exams. And number 5. Travel and expand your worldview. If, of course, is financially possible. But let me tell you, travel, that experience in itself is a great learning one. But, and this is important, you need a clear plan. A gap year without purpose is just a wasted year. So, here's something that might surprise you. Some vocational courses have better job placement rates than traditional degrees. Web development boot camps, digital marketing certifications, graphic design courses. These focused programs can get you job ready in 6 to 12 months. Google, Microsoft, Amazon, they all offer free certifications that are recognized by employers worldwide. And why? Because these companies design these courses based on what the industry actually needs. So, beta, abroad jaake padho. Almost every middle class family's dream, right? But yes, studying abroad can be really, really amazing. I always say, being a study abroad expert myself, it's not just about education, but it is about an overall development, overall exposure, and that too global exposure, access to better resources, and often better job opportunities. And countries like Germany offer free education. Canada has got great post study work options. But let's be realistic about the challenges. It is expensive, almost 15-20 lakhs minimum for most countries. You will be away from family during crucial years. It can be tasking on one hand, but will make you responsible on the other. Then cultural adjustment can be tough, but an eye opener. You get to learn about a new culture, and not all foreign degrees guarantee better careers. So, my advice: if you have a clear goal and the financial means, go for it. But don't go abroad just because it sounds cool or because your neighbor's kid did it. Alright, now comes the big question. With all these options, how do you actually decide? So here's your step-by-step toolkit. Now let's do a SWOT analysis for your career. Now SWOT isn't just for businesses. You can use it for career decisions too. So S, that is strengths. What are you naturally good at? And what do people compliment you on? W, weaknesses. What areas do you struggle with? And what do you need to improve? In O, opportunities. What trends are growing? And where's the market heading? In T, threats. What could go wrong? What are the risks? So let's say you're considering engineering. So strength can be you're good at maths and logical thinking. But weakness, you're not great with hands-on technical work. And O, that is opportunity, growing demand for software engineers. And threat, automation might replace basic coding jobs. So this analysis helps you see the complete picture. So I'm sure it helps. So your parents love you, want the best for you, but they might not know what today's job market looks like. So find mentors who are working in fields you're interested in. LinkedIn is amazing for this. Send polite messages, ask for 15-minute calls, be genuinely curious about their journey. And most professionals are happy to help students. Why? Because someone helped them once and they want to pay it forward. And here's the truth nobody tells you: uncertainty is normal. Even successful people didn't have it all figured out at 70. Careers aren't linear anymore. You might start as an engineer, become a business owner. You might study literature, end up in tech. And the key is to start somewhere and keep adapting. Perfect decisions don't exist. Good decisions do. Make the best decision with the information you have. Then work hard to make it successful. And as we wrap up today's episode, I want you to remember something important. This isn't just about choosing a career, it's about choosing a life. 5 years from now, you won't remember the stress of making this decision. You'll remember whether you had the courage to choose authentically. Your 12th standard marks are just numbers. Your college name is just a starting point. What really matters, who you become in the process of pursuing your dreams. And I've seen students with 60% marks build amazing careers because they knew themselves well and worked consistently. I've also seen 95% scorers struggle because they chose based on others' expectations. The world needs your unique combination of interests, strengths, and personality. Don't try to fit into someone else's definition of success. Create your own. And remember, there's no such thing as a wrong choice. Only choices that teach you more about yourself and what you really want. Trust the process, trust yourself, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. And before you close this episode and go back to scrolling Instagram, I want you to do something that could change your entire future. Right now, take out a piece of paper or open your notes app. I want you to write down 3 things. One thing you discovered about yourself in this episode. Maybe you realize you are naturally good at solving problems, or you love creating things, or you enjoy helping others. Write it down. Number 2, one career option you want to explore more. Not because your parents want it, not because it's trending, but because it genuinely excites you. It could be traditional, it could be completely new. Just write it down. Then number 3, one action you'll take in the next 7 days. Talk to someone in that field, research a course, take an online assessment, visit a college. Just one concrete step, write it down. And now, here's the important part. Share this with someone. Send it to a friend. Post it on your Instagram story or email it to yourself. When you make your intentions public, you're 3x more likely to follow through. And your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. Don't let that person down. You got this. So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. So this is Kapil signing off from the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. Jai Hind.